Hello everyone, this is Yogendra Nayak from Winny Immigration, and today's video we are going to discuss about Business Investor Immigration Program in Canada. This pathway is going to be suitable for you if you can invest in Canada, start a new business, as well as if you have a business experience along with us. Before we move ahead, kindly hit like and subscribe that bell icon so that you can keep yourself updated with the recent trends and scenarios happening in Canadian immigration. In this video, we will be discussing about British Columbia Investor Business Immigration Program. Many of you who wish to migrate to Canada but they are not able to meet the current cutoff required in Canadian Express entry, don't worry. If you have a very good business experience as well as if you have a very good amount of fund which is kept aside, and if you wish to start your new life, this pathway is the most apt pathway for you. We will be discussing about how the entire process is run as well as what is the overall timeline of this particular pathway. British Columbia Investor Business Program. Along with that, there are many other business immigration programs which are running in the Canadian provinces right now. There are overall 10 provinces in Canada, and mostly everyone have a similar kind of requirements, similar sets of parameters which we have to fulfill. Talking about British Columbia Investor Immigration Business Program, it's a point-based system wherein it's a set of 200 points based on your age, your business experience, your English proficiency, your personal net worth, your personal investment capacity, and along with that, there are several other factors with it. Talking about the first and foremost requirement is your personal net worth. A minimum of 600,000 Canadian dollars of personal net worth an individual must be having in his home country, and this net worth can be derived from your properties, your fixed assets, your funds, your investments, your fixed assets, and along with that. Second point is your personal investment criteria. A minimum of 200,000 Canadian dollars have to be invested under this particular program. Third point here which we have to remember is your overall business experience has to be minimum of 3 years. If you don't have a business experience, you can have an experience as a senior manager for past 4 years in a business. Fourth criteria under this program is your language proficiency. Your language proficiency, basically your IELTS bands, has to be minimum of CLB level 5. The fifth criteria under this program is your education. A minimum of post-secondary higher education is required under this particular program. Even if you don't have this particular post-secondary education, then you should have, alternatively, you should have a 100% business owner in a particular business. After calculating your points, if we are sufficiently eligible to apply under this particular program, we have to prepare a business plan in order to implement in Canada. Once that business plan is implemented, we have to create our profile in British Columbian province itself, and on basis of that, these guys, the provincial government bodies will be assessing your profile and the draws will be happening. If your profile is shortlisted in the draws, you have to submit your entire application in order to process your work permit. Along with the work permit, the provincial government will be providing you with letter of support and performance agreement letter. Performance agreement is basically a set of parameters defined by these particular provinces, like what are the various parameters which we have to look after. Work permit is usually given for 2 years. You have to run your business for minimum of 18 months, and there are certain criteria of how many numbers of job creations you have to do for this particular pathway, number of how well your involvement was in this particular process. So after 18 months, if you have gone through each and every parameter, if you have performed well with each and every parameters defined by this particular performance agreement, then this particular provincial body will provide you with a PR. If you have any doubts and queries, if you wish to start off with your business process in Canada, kindly feel free to get in touch with us on our toll-free number, that is 1800-419-3242, or alternatively you can get in touch with us on inquiry@winnyimmigration.com. Thank you.